Hey, this is your girl, Michelle Diva. I'm bringing you another episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 11, Lease Up, Giddy Up. Okay. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome. We do reviews here, and this is the Diva Nation, okay? And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all, okay? Give me a thumbs up, like and share and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. Okay, y'all, listen. These days have been trying, but like I said, Satan got to get behind me, okay? Satan got to get behind me, okay? Cause we can't do too much more, okay? So we finally got a board, to secure the house, because we have a window broke where the car smashed into the house. Yeah, okay. But before we got the board up, I think one of my cats left the house, and now we're trying to find it. Okay, so pray. Keep praying for me, y'all. Keep praying for me. I'm still trying to write these reviews. I got too much stuff on my head right now. Too much. But I still, y'all, my people, this is what I like. This is what brings me joy. You bring me joy. Okay. Yeah. This is what brings me joy. So I gotta keep going. I can't keep going, but it's a struggle sometimes. It's a struggle. So keep me in your prayers, y'all. Keep me in your prayers, okay? All right. So Tia invites the ladies to a polo event, okay? She invites all the ladies except for Monique and except for Stacy. I don't know why she didn't invite Monique, but I know why she invites Stacy, because Stacy already kicked her out of her little Shiloh gummy event. Yeah. So she didn't invite her. She got disinvited, okay? When she got kicked out. So hey, as she should, okay? I wouldn't want to be bothered. Somebody kicked me out of the event. Listen, I'm going to kick you out of my event, as she should. Anyway, so they get into the little Sprinter van, and I'm glad that those two people weren't in the Sprinter van, because that Sprinter van looked tight. She had an older brother that was, he lived in Long Island, and so he didn't talk that much, but I didn't hear too much of a British accent on him. But it depends on how long he been here, because my girlfriend, not my girlfriend, my son's girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, her mama was from the UK and everything like that. She ain't had no accent. She had a New York accent just like the rest of them. Okay, so it depends on how long he's been here. But whatever the case may be, that Sprinter van was tight. Okay, so they couldn't get no more people in there anyway, or they had the brother had to go and drive by himself, because honey, it was a lot of folk up in there. So Jassy talking to Ashley they were talking about Stacy, and so Jassy was like, I'm gonna need some proof of some solid proof that my girls are liars. They talking about Stacy. Hey, Jassy, wasn't you at the last reunion? Wasn't you at the last reunion when she got proven that she was a liar? When you at the last reunion? Okay, when TJ called up there and said that she paid him. Okay, then she said Gizelle called her out about her cannabis line, and she said she didn't have a cannabis line coming out, and then all of a sudden she got a cannabis line. You don't remember that? You don't remember that? I was just asking. Because I remember. So we already know she a liar. All right, we already know. Okay. So I don't know what proof you need when you at the last reunion. I know you had a nice little dress on. Anyway. But then Ashley started talking about, well, she wasn't coming into your wedding until me and Wendy was going. That's not proof, Ashley. Okay, that's not proof. That's not proof. The cannabis line is proof. Okay, DJ is proof. That wasn't proof, Ashley. You messed up on that. You messed up on that. Moving on. So they get to the field. It's all white people. Okay? All white people. But Wendy, they were funny. Wendy said, she said, yeah, we, Ashley might find her next husband. I know that's right. That's right. Wendy, do some matchmaking, okay? Because it was a whole lot of guys out there that look like it's Ashley's type. So, shoot. You just got to see how much money they got. But, shoot, hey, do your thing. But anyway, so, I don't know why they want to sing the national anthem. But they sing the black national anthem. Ashley didn't know it was a black national anthem. But she was singing the lyrics. So did you know Lift Every Voice and Sing, and you didn't know it was the black national anthem? Or did how did, but you were singing, but you didn't know. Well, what did you think Lifting the Very Voice and Sing was if you didn't know it was a black national anthem? I'm just asking for a friend. I got questions. So, but, yeah, so, Tia said, well, she said, Angel is a trained opera singer. So, they see an angel singing. I don't know. She was singing. She sounded good, so I'm not mad at my Pisces sister. I ain't mad at it. She sounded good. And then Tia, shade, polo, Ashley. She said, and Ashley is just a singer. She couldn't even get no classically trained, no good singer, just a singer. Yeah. Yeah, Ashley. Ashley, I swear, every time I hear Ashley, she flat. Okay. She flat. I don't know. Girl. You need some auto-tune or something. Flat. Get them notes together. Anyway. So, Wendy is conducting. Okay. They're conducting this little four-woman choir. Okay. And it's Kay, Angel, Ashley, and Gizelle. Okay. And I don't know what Kay sounds like. But I honestly, I know Gizelle can't sing, and I know Ashley can't sing. So, but they didn't sound horrible. Okay, they ain't sound good, but they ain't sound horrible. So, I give them a little clap. And that's what the audience did. Yeah, they gave you a little clap. Anyway, so then they start playing polo, and then they got to do the what they call it, smashing of the divots or stumping of the divots. And so Wendy, I guess, have never been to a polo event. She was just like, there is horse poop out there. so, and so she was just like, don't they got somebody to do this for them? Can't they pay somebody to do it? That's a good point. They can't pay somebody, but that just like Tia said, it's for the experience. I don't know. I'm with Wendy. I that's too much. That's too much work. That's why I ain't never. That's why I don't go to polo events. Anyway, so Jassy pulls Ashley aside again to talk about Stacy. And then Ashley just basically says, well, I hope Stacy doesn't violate your trust. And she will, since you said it. Okay? That's exactly what's going to happen. Stacy's going to violate Jassy's trust. And then they're going to pull this beautiful bean footage. Okay, that's why they got this beautiful being footage. Okay, so whatever Stacy gonna violate Jassy trust for some reason, I don't know what, and then they gonna pull this beautiful being footage because that's what they usually do. Okay, that's their MO. Okay, they always pulling the beautiful being footage. So we just gonna wait on what Stacy gonna do to Jassy. I hope it ain't bad. I hope it's just like some bullshit. I hope it ain't like violation, because that's some bullshit. Anyway, Angel and Bobby's lease is up. They got to move and go back to Colorado. I get you. I got to move too. That's another thing on my plate. My car's in the shop. Somebody ran into my house. I gotta move. My cat is gone. My cat is lost, and he gonna come home because I'm praying on it. I am giving it to God because my baby gonna come home. Okay, and I gotta move next month to my son starting college next month. We got all kinds of stuff going on in this household. Okay. But if I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. So we just gonna laugh it out. Moving on, y'all. Okay, so Kay and Tia comes to help them pack. Okay, so Tia is gonna help what's that child name? Angel and Bobby find a place because she was just like, well, I've been working with this lady Jessica, but we ain't finding nothing. And Tia was like, well, what am I, chopped liver? And so Bobby was like, you a realtor? She was like, I'm the best. So Bobby's like, what? Why we even go with this lady? So Tia gonna help them find a place so they can stay on the show. We got to see if they're going to have a season 2. I would like for them to have a season 2, but I want Angel to come back with both guns blazing. Okay, I don't need you to come back just evil and pissed off at everybody. Okay, I don't need you to come back like that. I just need for you to come back and play with the girls. Okay, because that's all they doing is just playing. Okay, that's all they doing is just playing, and I need for you to just get in the mix. You and Kay, just get in the mix. Just play, just the playground. Okay. If y'all need to know what to do, that's Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine, just they cuss each other out, and then they start laughing and everything like that. They start crying, then they hug each other, and then they you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all a game. You gonna talk about each other just like Monique and Gizelle said. You're gonna trash each other. You're gonna talk it out. You're gonna get over it, and then you're gonna move on. And then you're gonna trash, talk, and move on. Trash, talk, and move on. Okay, trash, talk, and eat because y'all got a vacation. Trash, talk, and vacation, and eat. That's all reality show is. Okay, all right. So I want you to come back. Cause cause I'm flip flopping, But I was pissed off at you a few episodes ago. But we getting better. So I want you to come back, but I need for you to come back to play in the playground. Okay, just to play in the playground. Don't take it none of this shit seriously. None of it. Okay. Thank you. I'm get off my soapbox. So then Tia get in the car. She should have peed at Angel's house, but she didn't. So so Gizelle calling. So Tia tell him that Gizelle that Angel and Bobby got to move out their house, and then Gizelle was like, "Oh, they didn't give him the right time frame because we still filming." Gizelle, we're not supposed to know you on the TV show, okay, Gizelle? So we didn't need it. We need to know that y'all still filming and all that other stuff, okay? We need to know that. We need to know that, okay? You should have said, "Oh, they got a short-term lease." Oh, okay, but don't. We weren't supposed to know that, okay? But whatever the case may be, she said we still filming, so that's why they got that little 2-month lease because they thought they were gonna be done filming in 2 months. Sorry for you. Wendy and Eddie take Cameron to gymnastics, and Wendy tells Eddie about this. Let me get this right. Potomac Pony potluck event that her and Gizelle are throwing. Okay, Potomac Ponies potluck. That sounds ridiculous. And so then they talk about the renovations. She was just like, "Listen, we already blew the budget because I already got an invoice for $100,000. So we done already blew the stuff." So then they talk about her father. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and y'all comment and tell me if I'm wrong or not. But I thought that Wendy was mad at her father because he didn't call her for her birthday and wish her a happy birthday. But they got a group chat or whatever. He wished somebody else a happy birthday, but he didn't call and wish her a happy birthday. Now she said that she hadn't talked to her dad since Nigeria. He's been calling, but she's not answering the phone. So what did she do? What did he do to you in Nigeria? So if I'm calling you, if you leave and come back to United States, and I'm sitting up here calling you, and you not answering your phone, what makes you think I'm gonna wish you a happy birthday? What makes you think I'm gonna wish you a happy birthday? If you ain't, I don't get it. I'm confused on that. Cause she said that she hasn't spoken to him since Nigeria, and he calls her, but she's not answering the phone. What did he do in Nigeria that has you so pissed off at him? So I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, child. Anyway, but Eddie was like, "Listen, when you talk to your dad, just get rid of your expectations. That way you ain't gonna be disappointed." That's what I do with my family. That was it, okay? Because I was confused. So Stacy and Kiana meet up. All right. So Stacy said Michelle Obama said, "When they go low, we go high." And so she said, "So I'm going to go to this meeting high." So I took a gummy. So I was just like, "Oh, that's bad." That was funny. However, I think AJ wrote that for you. Okay. But it was cute though. It was cute. I give you props on that. It was cute. But I do think that AJ wrote that for you. I think AJ writes a lot of your confessionals. And that's fine. That is fine, okay? But it was cute though. However you want to put it. It was cute. So Kay said, I'm allergic to cheese. I don't eat cheese. And then Stacy ordered something with cheese on it. Then they go over all their relationships from Lake Norman when they were in that room with the bunk beds to Gizelle's get together at her house when Kiana went off on Stacy talking about you couldn't get a tear out that beady ass eye. And then they went over the bloom ball, okay, where Stacy didn't speak to Kiana, and she was like, "Hi, Stacy," you know, okay. And then they went to the Preakness talking about Stacy was like, I don't want to get chin checked because I know you be the one to do it. And then they went to Gizelle's party, and where you're jealous of my business, my condo, you know. And then Stacy was like, you know, well, I got a husband and you don't, and all that other stuff. And yeah, and then the pride where Kiana told Monique that Stacy dated Chris. Now, Stacy asked, why did you tell Monique that I dated Chris? But Kay said, I don't know if you dated him or not, but there was a picture of some Bravo in the Bravo shade room where it looks like you on a date. Okay, so listen, Stacy, it looked like you on a date. So if you weren't on a date, then you can't say that Gizelle in Shawn Springs was not on the date, because the pictures look the same. They look similar, but Gizelle said I was on the date. Okay. So that, and she said that's not my man. I was on the date. So, but it looked like the same. Looked similar to that picture with you and Chris. But it is were you on a date? Okay. Okay. So I'm just saying the pictures look similar. But Gizelle said I'm on a date and that's not my man. So I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Kay even said, Kay was like, I don't know if she slept with him or not, but I know what the picture looked like. And that's it. That's all you know. You know what the picture looked like. So if she said they went on a date, then they went on a date. Okay. But anyway, they toast and they said they gonna have a ceasefire for now. For now. Okay. Gizelle, Wendy, and Ashley get together. Wendy got her disco ball skirt on. Ashley get with them peekaboo booty shorts, short outfit. Yeah. Then Gizelle gets a invitation from Angel to go back to Colorado with them. She invited all the girls, and it wasn't just Gizelle. Okay. Gizelle tells the ladies about Angel getting kicked out of her home because the lease was up. Wendy said, "Now this is corny." Wendy said, "I heard I heard one of my friends is a realtor or whatever, and she said." A lady called her and said, I need a house in Potomac that looks like it's $50,000 a month, but I'm actually paying $2,000 or $3,000 a month. Wendy, girl, bye. Okay? Girl, bye. Fourth of all, I pay $2,000 a month for this place, okay? And this is a 4-bedroom, and I live outside the Atlanta area, Okay, so I know Potomac is way, 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 way more expensive than $2,000 to $3,000 a month. I don't think they got nothing less than $10,000 a month. I think maybe $8,000 a month. That'd be the raggedy ones. Okay. So I definitely don't think she was gonna get a $50,000 a month house for $2,000. Oh, I think my son is home. I was like, what is this noise? Yeah, I don't think I don't think that happened. I'm sorry, y'all. I got that little board up on my window. I don't. Everything gets me riled up. I apologize that. But anyway, so I don't believe that, and we don't know if that was Angel or not. Okay, we don't know. You just saying some one of your friends. Okay, it's plenty of people want to buy a house at Potomac. You don't know that was Angel. Girl, bye. Go on, Wendy. Anyway, Gizelle said Bobby over it. She said I even heard he don't like Eddie. And then she said, yeah, because he don't want to be around the guys or something like that. And then she's like, no, psych. I was joking. Whack. That was whack, Gizelle. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help, okay? Okay, because this what's gonna happen. Okay, people gonna believe that. Okay, and then that's gonna become a rumor. Even though you said I was just kidding, people gonna believe that, and you gonna say that's just a rumor. And then everything gonna come back on you. Gizelle, stop it. Get some help, child. Anyway, but they do laugh when she said, I just made that up. Anyway, this Potomac Ponies potluck event. So, Wendy is talking down on this event, talking about, you see my 40th birthday. And she was like, and you see Giselle's events, that reasonably shady event. She was just like, But come here, Wendy. Come here. Why is your name on it? Okay? If you shouldn't have your name on stuff that you do not approve of, okay? Ask Mary from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Remember Angie and Mary's adventure where she had the bikini and the beach and shit like that, and they ended up on RV, and Brittany wore her bikini. Yeah. Remember that? If you don't want your name attached to it, then don't you better get all the information. Okay? All the information. But anyway, Ashley brought catfish for Angel. And so Angel, she show up late anyway, so it don't even matter. But Tia tried to take up for him, and she was just like, they're going through some things, they're moving out their house, she was just like, you need to show these people some grace, and I agree with that, because it's hell moving, so but ain't nobody showing them no grace. Anyway, I don't know what the hell Sharice had on. I don't know why she had a bustier on and some shorts. That's not cute. So then Stacy and Timu and Arabella come in. Okay. Let me get this. I was just joking. There you go. They come in, and Stacy makes potato salad. Okay, so even though Cameron said, "Ew, what is that?" and Arabella said, "That's potato salad," I personally, since she can't cook, I personally think that she bought the potato salad, put it in a dish, and I hope that it is paprika on the potato salad and not Lawry seasoning salt, because she bought some Lawry seasoning salt uh, for the table. So hopefully that's paprika and not Lawry seasoning salt. But we don't know because Stacy can't cook. Moving on. So Wendy introduced herself to Timo and Alabama. Arabella, Jesus Christ. And Arabella compliments Wendy on her outfit, and Cameron was giving Arabella the side eye, like, that's my mama. Don't play with my mama. Don't play with her. So Bobby and Angel finally get there. I don't know why Bobby had on his daughter's hat, but anyway, they arrive, and they arrive just in time for Wendy to announce that Ashley brought the catfish, okay? And then Wendy says again, catfish. And then Stacy said catfish. And then Gizelle said catfish. We know, y'all. We know, okay? We know, okay? Okay. I thought we put that to rest when we put chin check to rest, okay? But I guess not. Let that go, y'all. Let that go. So then Angel in the confessional is like, listen, when I throw a party, I have a chef, I have a catered or a chef. She said, and I have an open bar, not a half rented space, because the space was half rented, okay? The space was half rented, okay? I said, okay, Angel, okay, okay, my Pisces sister, okay. Now, what I need you to do is say that to their face, okay? At least part of it, okay? At least part of it. Get something in there, okay? Because you just be looking so dumbfounded at the time, and I need for you to, get that in there. Okay, don't wait till the confessional, because then you're gonna be like Phaedra. Phaedra do the same thing. She looks stupid in the moment, and then when she get to the confessional, then all the little wise cracks and all that other stuff come out. That's the reason why her and Candy ain't friends now. Okay, because she used to talk about Candy and Ty in the confessional. And then she had to answer to it on the reunion. I don't need you to do that. I need for you to come get a little comeback. A little comeback. If nothing else, to be like, yeah, and I'm gonna fuck that catfish up. Something, give you something. Okay, give you something. Okay, if you can't think, just play it off. Then do something. Come on, Angel. All right. Anyway, Ashley asked Angel about moving. Angel was like, we're an NFL family. We used to move in. We had a short-term lease. We thought we could find a house, but we couldn't. So, and she was like, honestly, I don't really know what happened. And so Ashley was like, well, as a mom, I thought you'd be on top of it. And then Wendy was just like, listen, they said you was evicted, girl. And that was the end. That was the end. So I'll see you in the next episode. So give me a thumbs up, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.